Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So yeah, pay more attention to how you create your archetypes. It was a long day yesterday, huh? I'm glad that we live to see another morning. I am very happy that we survived and are still afloat. But after bailing all the water out, it would seem that my poor bag has a casualty of the incident. You really came through in a pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to thanks to you that my dear girl is well and safe. Again, like kind of goes. We must repay those old bones of yours for your sterling service.
You're right.
Too true. Maybe a day off when would get those brothers to lighten up a bit too. So how about it, darlings? Let's take a day to just relax and enjoy the ocean and watch the ocean. It's a beach episode. Even in fucking metaphor ReFantazio. We should arrive at the island soon, tomorrow.
Come on.
We managed to defeat the monster, so why not thank everyone for their efforts? In times like this, people tend to open up more. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to talk with everyone. Wait, let's rectify a mistake.
In the name of justice.
Alright. Hey, Videlio.
What do you want?
What do you want? I'm trying to guard Juna here. Ah, you're such a bloody bother. If you got something to say, out with it. Despite his words, he seems a little more open to talk to me. Now might be a good chance to talk.
Leave.
Oh, it's gonna be a one-time thing, isn't it?
Hey there. Whoa. Oh?
Oh, have you been there the whole time? Feel like listening to me sing, do you?
Got a second?
Good timing. There's something I wanted to talk with you about. Do you have a moment to spare?
Yeah.
I don't know who I want to talk with. Part of me is like, save the game and do all of them. Like, I really don't want to miss anything. Oof. Alright, I'm gonna do something, like, I'm gonna Google it to see if it's like a one and done or something. Uh, Alright. You can only do one of them. So, as a result, we are going to do all of them. I'm even making a new save for it. That's how, like, into it I am. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is going to be like the rest of this episode, probably. I don't know. Alright, I'm not promising. There's what, 7 characters we can speak to, and we're going to speak to all of them right now. We're going to play it, load the save, play it, load the save. So I wanna leave Juna for last. So I'm going to leave Juna for last. So let's start with the first team member. The sea's so calm. It's like yesterday's storm never happened. The runners led me smoothly. Masters laying in our wake. I could hardly ask for better. Yeah, you sound like that. Stroll seems to be in high spirits. Maybe now would be a good time to have a genuine conversation with him.
Yeah.
Great, I was hoping we could hash out what's next. I've been trying to think of ways to outwit Luis, but all my ideas feel full of holes.
Oh.
An idea comes to me, but in the end I end up thinking Luis isn't dumb enough to fall for that, and I'm stuck from there. Even you're having trouble? If even you're struggling, maybe there really is no fooling him.
Huh?
You have that much faith in me? Those are some heavy expectations.
Oh, right.
You know, I recall when I met you back at the recruitment center. They were slinging all sort of accusations at you, but you handled it with such grace. The next time was in the carriage. The roads were so tough we could hardly keep our asses off our seats, but there you were, reading a book of all things. You were a right strange one, but I liked you too. I never imagined I'd be entrusting my life with you as much as I do now. My duty as a noble compelled me to protect you as one younger than I, but now I really do think that of you as a true little brother. You're the little brother here.
No.
I think you'd be the little brother here. Well, you are the captain, but come on, I'm reliable enough, am I not? Bah, it doesn't matter who is which. The point is I'm happy there's someone in my life I can call a brother at all. You've really helped me out by being there for me. Well, here, in life, I mean. Right. Well, since I'm already oversharing, might as well give you this, here. A necro bracelet.
Take this.
It's a kind of the item I picked up at Brillyhaven. I was told it was made from a blue seashell. They've said to ward off sea disasters, since these seashells must survive the deep sea to wash off the shore. I think us surviving the attack last night proves it works, eh? I hope it continues to protect us on our journey. To all of us, you're irreplaceable. That's why I want you to hold on to it.
Got it.
Looks like we've entered the reef area. I think we can set up camp around here.
It'll be all right.
Tomorrow we'll arrive at Virga Island. We've got to get that Lance Louise mission at all costs.
As the clear surface the part
We'll hear that when we hear that, okay?
What to pick? What now?
Parting the very ways to go on, an incredible sight.
Your thoughts?
What say you, Will? Will you come and enjoy the view as well? The breeze is most pleasant here. Helgeberg is in high spirits. This might be a chance to have a genuine conversation with her.
Indeed.
The seas are now so peaceful. Anyone recounting the previous night's events risks being labeled a liar. With these conditions, we should arrive at Virga Island tomorrow. Our sailing vessel has held up quite admirably. Considering the haste with which it was constructed, one can no longer cast aspersions on Mures or his talents.
That reminds me.
The calm seas have even allowed Stroll to regain a sliver of composure. He ceased chanting, "I'm going to be sick." His concentration, his consternation was most bewildering. You don't feel sick? I take it you don't get seasick, Halkenberg?
Come now.
Seasick? It strikes me as an odd concept. My first voyage at sea was also characterized by a clash with a temperamental storm. The waves forced the ship onto its side, and the walls and floors traded their roles most suddenly. The storm harrowed through the rooms, and I was forced onto the deck with a great tumult. Consequently, I simply tied myself to the ship so that I could not be forced off, and read a book until the sea calmed itself. This trip bears little resemblance to my prior voyage. I was openly mocked when I said I was searching for His Highness. A particularly rude cur yelled, "Do you think that corpse took the royal yachts around? Wow, I cannot read Hagemark at all. Across the sea." Of course, I received not in terms of assistance. Time passed, indifferent to my concerns or even my perception. Maybe the priest has truly died, and the fault lies with me for failing to repel such an attack. Such thoughts became my constant companions during that time. Searching for His Highness was my stated goal, but thinking on it now, perhaps I was simply looking for an appropriate place to die. You have allies now.
It'll be fine.
You no longer need to feel that way. You have plenty of allies beside you. You deliver such thoughtful words with an effortless haste. Hope is with me now, alongside a multitude of comrades, who will fight beside me for His Highness' sake.
Sorry.
Apologies, I should not be so free with my thoughts, especially with my brothers Magnus amongst our ranks. The brothers Magnus, okay. Do you like the sea?
Hey.
Do you like being on the sea?
Indeed.
Very much. Hailing from the mountains as I do, the sea breeze has never felt unpleasant to me. That refreshing aroma, and the waves too, with their unending walls. It fills me with the most calming sense of eternity. I doubt I shall ever tire of the sea.
Take this.
Ah yes, I have something I'm going to give you. Temper your expectations, it is but a trinket. A narwhal's horn. Quite some time ago, I passed through a port and received this from a fortune teller. Supposedly, it wards off the sea's myriad dangers. Pure superstition, assuredly. However, after receiving it, I was stricken with fever and bedridden. Some days later, I learned that the ship I was to originally board was lost at sea. So perhaps there is some truth to its abilities, which is why I now pass it on to you.
Now then.
The sun will soon retire. The camp that Nero spoke of should be visible to us soon. By the way, I googled it. All of those trinkets are like exactly the same. Just the name changes apparently. Just to make sure.
What to pick?
Alright, just to make sure.
What now?
That was not it though, was it? Narwhal's horn. A horn given by numerical stats plus 5. This is pretty much what they all are, it's just like a different thing every time, right? I'm going to assume... Oh, he isn't at his tent. Would have been a pleasant trip if not for the monster. I had no idea such a calamity awaited us.
And so,
I suppose you're too young for something like that to mess to tire you out. Well, I have a mind to meditate and recover a bit. Care to join me? He seems relaxed. This might be a chance to have a genuine conversation with him. Good answer. Have a seat right there. Bah, I give up. It was a fool errand to attempt to meditate with all the incessant racket. Surely you hear this pandemonium as well? It is the cries of all the creatures of the sea. I can only hear the sound of the waves. Perhaps this is one of life's many annoyances that only afflict the Ujif. The fish in the sea are in a panic. Last night's skirmish with that sea beast has put the depths into a state of chaos.
well,
Above all that, however, the surface seems peaceful, a complete about face from the last night. Its appearance at least calms my soul. You can relax. It's soothing, just let yourself relax. I cannot lower my guard yet, especially with those brothers in our midst. Though I suppose even they must realize the futility of agitating a fight on a vessel this small.
then,
So, am I wrong to assume that this is your first voyage across the sea? I have never been quite this far from land myself. However, I previously visited the beach with my son. We fished together.
I believe,
That holiday occurred at this time of the year. The shore was populated with many others who had the same idea as well. We settled ourselves in a secluded rocky area, far from the crowds. I did not tell him it was because we were Ujif, but in hindsight, I so dearly wish I would have stood tall and simply enjoying that moment with my son, with no concern of the judgment of others. When my son pulled off a fish from the sea, he said, I guess fish will bite anyone's hook. In other words, it surprised him that a fish would settle for a Ujif like him. I never stood up to the discrimination. In my cowardice, I ran from it, and in doing so, I unintentionally taught my son that there was shame in being Ujif. There's no point in lingering on it. You can't linger on past mistakes.
yes.
I often allow my thoughts to be shackled by my past missteps. I hope at least that I may glean some wisdom by returning to those moments.
My apologies.
I apologize. The regrets of an old man are a poor substitute for rousing conversation. It is no recompense, but allow me to give you this. A falcon anklet.
Take this.
Perhaps you heard of the Avian creature, which soars across the sky in a manner similar to a shooting star. This is a sort of amulet crafted in honor of it. That great bird seeks its prey in the rivers and seas, and dives from a great height to seize them. It is a handle which makes no sound and leaves no trace in its wake. Perhaps it is immodest to say as such, but I'd like to think I once possessed the same qualities. One day I'll regale you with somewhat more stirring stories of my time in the Shadow Guard. Now that I'm reminded of it, I suppose I have served the royal family as well.
As the party.
I want to pick. What now?
Alright, moving on to the next. It's either gonna be Nuras or Basilio, depending on if Nuras is available. Though, man, they're up, lad. I want you to get going overboard. Perhaps we'll stay away for now. Whatever. We're not allowed in the cockpit. Okay. I'm gonna assume that Basilio is like in the deck below. know. Maybe in the back of the deck?
Alright then.
Let's go.
Maybe in the kitchen? I don't know.
Alright then.
Let's go.
He's in the kitchen, okay.
Sam!
You really fixed that hole in the runner. I thought we were sunk there for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, oh, how long you've been there for? Whatever. Good thing we managed to pull things off yesterday, eh? Vasily doesn't seem as defensive as usual. Now might be a good chance to improve things with him a little.
then.
Talk? With me? Even though I'm here to keep you in line. Sure. Let's go topside. It will be a pain if Del saw.
Sam?
Got nothing to say to you. Del says I'm to keep me traps set around you unless I got something worth talking about. Oh well, actually there is one thing. Thanks for saving me, brother. Couldn't let that go unsaid. Still, it is a real miracle. This is some weird ship.
What the?
Alright, Neuros is straight up chilling up there. I mean, why the hell is it so small? Keeps shaking and creaking like it's about to fall apart. With a bigger craft, you could have rammed into the sea beast head on, eh?
Maybe.
I mean, be fair. Are we even going to make it to Virga Island? We'll probably be fine.
Got it.
It'll be fine, probably.
Ugh.
What do you mean, probably? Lord Luis's runner is nothing like this one. Yeah, when it's flying, it's smooth as you like. And I can go flop down on the bench and sprawl out easy. Not so much on this ship. Heard stories of some sailor lads. Those seas are connected to hell, they say. Sound like superstitious talk to me, but there was that monster yesterday and that wave. See those white crest waves in the distance? But that means the ocean current's got to be swirling up a storm out there, yeah? It's a portal to hell, got to be. I cannot focus on the voice I want with them. And that means monsters are probably crawling out of there even now. They give any man the shivers. Would have done some swimming practice. Del warned me, and he's always right about the sort of things. You really trust him.
Well,
You really seem to trust your brother a lot.
yeah.
Well, Del's the boss here. You keep your mouth shut about me being scared of the ocean, got it?
Yeah.
They sent a bribe to shut you up or anything, but here, take it if you like. It's a Paripus charm. A white sand rose. People say it's a good thing to have on you. Everyone from my hometown could tell you that. This one's just a novelty shop knock, of course. I used to have a real one, but I lost track of it after some fight. Tel gave it to me when I was younger. It was smaller than that one.
Ah.
But I can still remember how happy I was to get it. Crap, I ran my mouth. Are we making camp soon?
Hey!
And not one word of this to Del. Not about the charm and not about me. You step out of line, I'm going straight to Lord Luis. Alright man, can you chill? Can you guys chill?
As the
I want to.
Alright.
What now?
Get it! Get his ass! Alright, Del is next.
What do you want?
Let's talk. Fine. But only for a bit. Not like you'd shut up about if I said no.
What do you want?
So, what do you even want? You're trying to get closer to me, you're wasting your time. Just want to chat.
No.
I just want to chat with you. You didn't lie to me, mirror, mate. You're just trying to win us over. Well, fine. Suppose I could use the opportunity to. See, I've got one warning for you.
A word of warning.
If you try anything funny with Lady Juna, I'll make you regret being born. Seems like Fidelio doesn't trust me at all. I'd remember that if I were you. You done talking? What do you think? I was going to help you for yesterday? Not at all.
No.
Hardly makes a difference if I live or die anyways.
Seriously.
Well, if it's true that you ended up being the one to save Lady Juna and protect Basilio. For that at least I thank you.
Well?
No matter what your agenda is. What agenda? What kind of agenda do you think I have? I'll figure it out soon enough. Well, a debt's a debt. Think what you want about me, but I've got my own code. I'll return the favor before long.
Leave?
But don't get it twisted, yeah? That's the end of this conversation. I'm not out here to stand around chatting with the likes of you. Ah, shit, losing my damn mind out here. Whatever, here, now bugger off. A handmade flute. So a Paripus peddler in Braillehaven selling souvenirs. Bought this on a whim. Gave me this whole story about how it sound words of evil. I'm not planning on dying out here with you idiots. It's just for a peace of mind, but it's better than nothing. We'll be at the Carmen soon, and while I have your ear, your ship rocks like a bucket in a storm.
Got it.
Tell that clumsy driver of yours, if he doesn't shape up, I'll throw him overboard and sell him myself. And I'm dead serious, like... Alright man, can you, like, chill?
As the party.
I want to pay.
Alright. Last one.
What now?
Oh? Got a second? Thanks.
Thank you. Let's go have a seat.
The truth is,
I haven't talked to you about the Magnus brothers. Don't worry, I'll send them off to errands, so they can catch a word of this. Anyway, in regards to our dear Fidelio yesterday, I do have to thank you for saving him, and I'm so very sorry they accompanied us to Virga Island.
well,
I know they both jump at Luis's command, but they really are good lads, a bit sensitive perhaps. They sure are fond of you.
Got it.
They seem pretty attached to you, Jonah.
yeah.
Oh well, yes. They're rather fond of me, I suppose. Or my songs at least. And I do owe them a debt of gratitude for escorting me around and keeping Luis's men at safe distance.
But
On the other hand, I don't think it's wise to trust them completely. Do you remember if their suspicions about the transpired with Leondel? Then, okay, no ifs there. If I'm not careful, I could compromise the whole mission. And I think it's about time I stopped being so naive. Deep down, I knew they would eventually become an obstacle.
hey,
Ah, isn't this just exhausting? How about you sing me a little lullaby to calm me down? Hope you like warbling.
Leave it to me.
Oh yeah, but don't blame me if you want to cover your ears. He's just like me for real.
Huh?
Oh, I do hope you're serious. So sing something for me, will you? I vow to remember it, and one day all of us will. All of us what? Let me just say, for whatever reason, when I'm with you, Will, I feel like I can just be myself. Sorry, my eyes are just so heavy. Juna fell asleep. Wait, did I fall asleep? Will, and you stayed here the whole time? Feel better now? Feel better now? Do you feel better now? Wonderful. I even believe I dreamed, and it's been quite a while since that happened.
Look at this.
Alright, I've been meaning to give you this, but it kept slipping my mind. An Aeon Pearling. This is a charm I bought before we left Brilhaven. Pearls come from oysters, and they take a long time to form. That's why they symbolize growth and prosperity. I bought it for myself, but it's a bit too big. Besides, I think you could put it to much better use on this journey. Take it. Where do I get back, If I'm gone too long, I'm sure the Magnus brothers would come looking. I mean, you're just standing here in the same place you were, like, from the beginning.
Bye.
Once it gets dark, we have to prepare to camp.